gets so much closer once I start recording. Anyways, here is my vlog, video log, whatever. I've done one already, but I didn't think it was up to par of what it should be. So here I am re-recording it on my freaking awesome porch, where we have a bunch of plants that we got for the inside of the house that ended up being for the outside of the house. Because we haven't put them in there yet, and we have to water them constantly. But besides that, I am sick right now from home from work, only till tomorrow though. I've been off for 6 days, which is a ridiculously long time, but 2 of those days I would have been working, but I was very sick when I woke up, and things just spread so fast on that train that I don't want to be bringing it back on that train at all if I can help it. And there was a lot of sick people on there. So I just stayed home. So I will be going from not working 6 days to working 6 days in a row, which I was like not all for at first, but now that I've had the time off to recoup, I'm totally and completely okay with it. Other than that, I went through a whole awesome debacle like the week before my birthday. I lost my credit and debit card up in Healy, which is where we stay when we're working for the rail. It's like our housing when we're out there, basically. And they feed us and they house us for free, and it's really cool. But the night that I lost my debit card, I didn't do anything. I didn't go out. I didn't get drinks at the bar at the homestead. I didn't do anything. So I was very confused as to how I lost my debit card, because I didn't even use it. I used cash to get a Snickers, I think. And so that was lost for like a week and a half, because the proper people weren't communicating, basically. And then I got a hold of the person who actually had my debit card, and they had my ID too. So I found everything right before my birthday weekend, thankfully, and now I'm a whole 30 years old. I'm an old lady. But when we went out on my birthday weekend, we finally went to Chilcoots, which I was suggested to go to when I first got here, which I do really like, but I just didn't get a chance to experience the other part of the bar, because we went to like EDM night, basically, which I really wanted some electronic dance music in my life, and I'm happy I found it. I understand that, and oh, this is the longest day of the year. They have the Summer Solstice Festival this weekend when I work, but I'm not working on the longest day of the year. That's kind of cool, even though my day wouldn't be any longer. It's always like 10 to 15 hours, depending. But I love working on the train. It's very, very beautiful. It gets very hectic sometimes, honestly. But what you get out of it, the beauty that you get out of it, you're making your customers happy, and the fact that you only have to deal with the customers for a certain amount of time is what really sells it for me. Those rail guides have to deal with them all day. You have to entertain them all day. You have to know all that stuff. That would be such a hard job for me. I was told that I would be a good rail guide, and I laughed so hard, because I understand my personality works well with it, but my memory doesn't. And you have to remember a lot of stuff to be a rail guide. So maybe in like 3 years, when I'm ready for that, and when I know everything, and when I've had a chance to listen to a lot of the other rail guides, because on our cars you can't really hear them unless they're on speaker, and sometimes they are, thankfully, but most of the time they are not. They're just upstairs talking to our customers, and you get to hear a snippet if you go up there. Other than that, I got to hoop at Chilcoot Charlie's. That was pretty cool. I got asked to go on stage, but I didn't, because I don't think I'm ready for that. I still think I could get a lot better than what I am, but I think I will always think that way, because I am my harshest critic. But I am getting a lot better because I have a lot more time to hoop, and I have a whole living room to hoop in, because we're not putting any furniture in it, because that's a waste of money. We're already like wanting to buy a bed really bad, because we're on an air mattress right now, and it sucks so bad. It hurts my back so much, and messes with my hips a lot too. But what we decided, we're just gonna get a foam topper for it, for the 4 months that we're out here, because we're only out here 4 months, and I don't want to spend $300-something on a mattress that we're only using for 4 months that we're not going to ship back because it costs too much. So yeah. See all the outlines of the trees and stuff? That's so cool. My porch is really pretty. We hang out on it a lot, and that's why we got plants for it. Look at boop. That's the view. I dig it. I dig it a lot. It works out well. But other than that, it's, I don't know, work is like a giant summer camp when we're not working, because they do feed you and they do house you. So there's a lot of peer pressure to go out at night, honestly. And when I don't go out, I feel like I'm a lame sauce loser. But I know sometimes if I go out, I will be hungover the next day, so I'm grateful that Logical Brittany takes over, not Party Brittany, because Party Brittany always wants to go out, of course. That's a party. Fuck yeah, let's party. But Logical Adult Brittany knows that I can't be hungover on a train, because I will throw up. And who wants to sit with throw up on a train? Like, no. Even if I do drink the night before, I usually try, like, if I drink enough to be hungover, I usually try and make myself throw up at the homestead, because I'm not doing that to customers, and I'm not doing that to my coworkers. That's rude and mean, and throw up is gross. Period. But other than that, we went to Wasilla, went to a friend's house, had a dinner with them. That was nice. They made some yummy potatoes au gratin. The only hiccup I really ran into so far is that freaking whole losing my ID thing, but man, it was a big hiccup. But I'm glad we got it solved. Everyone at my work, I thank you so much for helping me find all that. I don't know what I would have had to, I don't know how I would have handled it if I had to get a new debit card. Honestly, that would have been such a hassle and a half. But I didn't. So today, since it's the longest day of the year, I think I'm just going to go to the mall, and then I'm going to go on a walk, and then wait for my guy to get off, and yeah, that's about it. Because I don't have really anything going on till tomorrow, which I work for, so yeah, I'm out.